Good day, ma'am. I am Nunilin Naragdao. Today, I will report the pragmatics. In pragmatics, understanding the intended speaker's meaning can only be interpreted or understood when the situation or context are taken into account. Different contextual factors, including the speaker, the setting, manner of speaking, and receiver of non-linguistic factors, contribute to and affect the intended meaning. Pragmatics focuses on aspect of meaning that cannot be predicted by our semantic knowledge alone, thus taking into account our knowledge and experience of both the physical and social world. So, pragmatics is about using all these clues to figure out the real message. Even if it's not directly stated, it's like a puzzle where you need to put together the pieces of context to understand the whole picture. So, today I will tackle you about the two kinds of pragmatics, which is the context and dices. So first, I will tackle the context. Context, examples. See you later at the bank. Pragmatics is about the contextual meaning of utterances, which means that the intended speaker's meaning largely depends on the context surrounding an utterance. So, pragmatics is about how we understand the meaning of words based on the situation they are used in. This means that the same words can have different meaning depending on the context. So, there are two kinds of context. One, linguistic context or context. Second is physical context. Examples, bank or court. One way to identify their meaning is by recognizing the words surrounding them. This is what we call as the context. So, I have examples of bank. We went to the bank to deposit our paycheck. The context in the sentence is deposit our paycheck. Clearly points to the meaning of the bank. So, the second example is court. The defendant appeared in the court to face charges. The context is face charges. Makes it clear that court refers to a legal sitting. Meanwhile, physical context does not only mean that word meanings have to be understood as they are used in the physical world. Physical context also pertains to the connection we attach to the word as products of our experiences in the physical world. So, physical context is a complex and multifaceted concept. It's not just about the immediate environment, but also about rich tapestry of our experience that shape our understanding of the world around us. We have been to the bank to withdraw or deposit money. That's our physical experience with the physical context of bank. So that is physical context. The second is the part of pragmatics is dices. Examples. Did you go there yesterday? There are words that can only be understood or interpreted in relation to the situation in which they are uttered. They are referred to as ditic expression. Dices or ditic, the expression is a word or phrase whose meaning depends on their context of use. In the examples, did you go there yesterday? So, the you, this refers to the person being spoken to. There, this refers to this points to a location that is understood based on the speaker. The yesterday, this refers to a specific day in the past. Dices is essential for understanding language because it allows us to connect words to the real world, making communication clear and efficient. An example in the sentence unless we know who we're talking, where they were, when it happened, etc. We will not understand the words you, there, and yesterday. Hence, these words are ditect, pointing to the time, place, or situation being referred to by the speaker. Ditect expression are words that point to elements within the situation they are used in. They are essential for clear communication, but they rely heavily on context to be understood. There are three main types of dices. One, namely dices. Second, spatial dices. Spatial dices. Third is temporal dices. First is namely person dices. Are words to point to people like her, them, those, etc. and to things, it, this, and these, etc. First example, she is my best friend. Those guys are from the soccer team. Third examples, it is a beautiful day, and this is my new phone. So the person dices in the first examples is she. She refers to a specific female person. So the person dices in the second examples is those. Those refers to a group of men. Third is it. It refers to the weather or a specific object. Last is this. This refers to a specific object near to the speaker. Second is spatial dices. Refers to words and phrases used to point to a place or location, like there and here, etc. First examples, here is where I live. Second is there. There is the tallest building in the city. And over there is where we found the lost dog. The spatial dices in the first example is here. Here refers to the speaker's current location. The second example is the spatial dices is there. There refers to a location away from the speaker. And the third one is over there. Over there refers to a specific location. And the third one of three types of dices is temporal dices. Temporal dices is used to point to a certain time, last week, yesterday, now, etc. First example, now. Now is the time to act. Second, yesterday was a lot of fun. Third, next week is when we go on vacation. Last year was a difficult. So the temporal dices in the first examples is now. Now refers to a current moment. Refers to a present moment. The second temporal example in the examples is yesterday. Yesterday refers to the day before the current day. The third temporal dices in the examples is next week. Next week refers to a future time period. And the last is last year. Last year refers to a specific past year. So, as we use this expression, it is important that we should always understand them based on the intended meaning of the speaker. When using or understanding ditect expression, it's essential to remember that their meaning is not inherent, but it's determined by the speaker's intended meaning with the specific context of the situation. And that's all for pragmatics. Thank you.